You can use it on the reformer. Put it between your knees when you're doing the 100.
Sure.
So many other things.
Sure. So all the basic moves, if you've ever done Pilates, I mean, gosh, I don't know what one class costs these days, but I know it's always been really expensive to go to a studio.
And more.
Yeah, more and more all the time, you're right. By the way, we're showing you all these pieces are attached. You can see Nicole is showing you the arms, bands are all included. The rebounder,
yes,
that is included too.
Okay, let's talk about the rebounder.
It's a favorite of mine.
So this was developed out of necessity. I started getting stress fractures in my feet from running, and I realized that I needed to do something more low impact. So the rebounder was an idea that we developed, and then we started studying the benefits. And what you're getting is a better workout lying on your back. So you're lying on your back. There's no strain on your body at all. And then as I jump, so I'm doing basically supine jumping, there's no impact on my joints. So I get this incredible cardiovascular workout, more effective than running without any of the impact.
That's what we're looking for. I mean, impact is not our friend. It never has been our friend. It's never been in. I've never been a runner, but I just can only imagine the wear and tear that, you know, takes its toll. This is actually kind of much like our Today Special, just helping you rehydrate some of the areas in the discs and the tension, or the areas of connection. It helps to kind of just bring everything together. It's just this big happy family, very cohesive movements too, which again, you're gonna be taken on this wonderful journey. If you're just tuning in, this is our first airing of AeroPilates at HSN for quite a while. The pandemic was not our friend for a lot of reasons, product hard to get. This is here at HSN at this incredible price. Any other day, it's gonna be $100 more than it is today. There's free shipping on top of that. There's 5 Flex available for you as well. And there's 12 months of financing with an HSN card. It can be yours for just $1 a day, $33.33 a month, but you get it right away. Do you love how low the profile is too? It doesn't take up a half of a room. Although if you want the riser, we see on Nicole, that's available and in stock too. For the first time, all of these accessories are here, and they have been out of stock for a long time. So we welcome you to take advantage of all of it. Most importantly, this is the reformer. This is where it all began back in when, 1920 something? With Joseph Pilates.
So it's almost 100 years. You know,
Yeah.
we used to say 70 years, 70 years.
Yeah.
Those 30 years have flown by, and I can attest to that because it's been 30 years for me.
Has it really?
Yes.
Gosh. Well, we are absolutely thrilled. By the way, we have the blue and the gray. That's the only choice you're making in terms of color, but everybody else gets the whole, everybody gets the whole bundle. So let's talk about focus points.
Yes.
What do you think are most people's #1 priority to tighten and tone, and how do we do it here?
All right, so I think arms. It tends to be a big thing for women. As we age, unfortunately, our skin begins to get saggier and we lose muscle definition. And so there are 2 exercises that I love to do for my arms, and I do them every day. You can do them 3 times a week. You'll get great benefits. So I'm going to, well, the resistance I have on, we need to talk about the cords too, but I'm going to turn around and do a bicep curl, the Pilates way. So as I'm here, I'm rolling back until my abs are engaged. And this is the difference. You can do a bicep curl stationarily at the gym, and you're just working your biceps. Here, you're working your entire body. So I'm lying back, and now I'm curling. So I get a bicep curl here.
And you're working the core.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, the back, all of the back muscles, the chest muscles, and of course the biceps are getting nice and strong and toned. And so if I do a series of those, and then, can you see my bicep working?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you've got some beautiful biceps there, girl.
Okay, great. Then I'm gonna sit up, and now I'm going to work the tricep, but it's not only working the tricep, it's opening up my chest, which as we spend time sitting all day, Callie, those chest muscles, you know, your pecs, et cetera, get really tight. And what happens is your shoulders start to roll forward, and then your posture is off. So this opens the chest, stretches the front of the body. So as I'm pulling, my triceps are getting the same workout. If you just do those 2 exercises every day, you're going to get amazing definition in your arms.
I feel it after just a few reps. That feels so good. It's kind of hard area to target and do it right, especially if you're trying to incorporate weights. You can use the bands. A nice segue, right, Marjolaine?
Yes,
the
perfect.
cords are what helps you with resistance.
So what's amazing about today's reformer, and as Callie said, it's the only place you can buy a 5-cord reformer currently, is today we have 5 cords. So you're getting 2 black, which is the equivalent of, say, a 1. 2 red, and these are twice as thick, so they're equivalent of 2.
Ooh.
But the magical cord is the yellow one, which is half. And you may think in traditional fitness, more is better, but that isn't actually true in reformer Pilates. Less is much harder on those deep core stabilizing muscles, the abdominals, the obliques, the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, all the little muscles that hold our joints together. Those get a workout on lighter cords. So here we're seeing some animations of various exercises. And by the way, there are hundreds of them. I want you to see how much of your body is working out in each movement. So at the gym, you'd have to go to 7 or 8 stations to get those muscles. Here, you're just doing one exercise.
That's interesting.
And 10 little reps. And all of that is happening. And you're getting the stretch. Elongation, stretching, youthfulness, freedom of movement, all of that comes with a few workouts on the reformer.
And you know, you own this. We talk to people who have had their reformers from you for 20 years. I was going to say over 20 years.
It's true.
It's incredible.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
And we sold millions. We're still the longest lasting fitness product on direct television, you know, first at QVC for all those years. And now I just did shows in the UK, and one of the hosts said, this is the only product I know that's been around since we started. And it's still going because it really works, Callie. And the thing is that if you can just get it home and try it, what you're going to find is immediately you'll understand what we're talking about. It's hard for you to see it, but I mean, some of the exercises you can feel vicariously, but when you actually do one workout in the morning, the next day, you're going to say, wow, I didn't know my pelvic floor did that. I didn't know I had all those little tiny hip stabilizers that got stretched. Let me show you a great hip stretch. Do it with me, Callie.
This one looks good too, yeah.
The mermaid.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Yeah, you might just want to take the yellow cord off and go with one black. These are brand new cords, so they're really tight.
5 cord, so if you're just tuning in, first airing in a long time. What a treat to have
So you're going to reach sideways, keep the hip down, feel the stretch through the entire side of the body. Where do you do this at the gym? No personal trainer says, hey, you need to do a little bit of lateral bending, you know, side bend. Okay, do you feel it, Callie?
Oh, yeah.
Now rotate. Bring the arm to the bar. Feel that stretch.
Yep.
Right? Now lift the torso and just lift. Keep the arms nice and straight. Now you're getting deep. All of the side. Your obliques are getting stretched. The psoas is getting elongated. All the little hip flexors, all the muscles inside the hip that stabilize your hip. So you're getting strong and stretched.
Oh, that feels so good. Oh.
Love that. I mean, just that exercise alone, you can't do that on any other piece of equipment.
I know, and it's crazy how it's not hard. No. It's just these slow, gentle movements that are, with the machine, being designed to target areas that that's why Pilates is so special. There's no other way to achieve that.
So true. Should we try the elephant live and show how much our hamstrings lengthen?
You've got to see this. This amazes me.
So touch your toes.
Oh gosh, I'm a little embarrassed because I'm not very flexible.
Well, it's early in the morning.
See?
Okay, so I'm a little more flexible than you,
but
I'm
sure
I do this very religiously.
That's true.
All right, so you're probably about 6 inches off the floor?
Yeah.
Okay. 10 elephant. We're just doing 10 elephant. You've got the right resistance. So step a little bit forward of the shoulder pads, bend at the waist. Okay, watch this. One exercise. Okay, bend at the waist. So you've got a flat back. Lift your tailbone to the ceiling. Push the platform away.
Ooh.
Feel the stretch in your calves.
Oh, and the calves.
Use your pelvic floor. Pull it forward.
Ooh.
Lifting. Lift your tailbone. Keep lifting. Okay, and again, push. And lift. So the head gets closer to the knees and your tailbone goes to the ceiling.
Oh. Sorry if I'm moaning and groaning here.
That's only 5. Come on, we can do 5 more. Okay, 1, 2, use your pelvic floor. 3, 2 more. And last one, pull all the way in. Okay, good. Now, carefully step off, stand up.
Okay.
Okay, touch your toes again.
It's crazy how I got a little sweat going on there. Yeah, endorphins, that's what I like.
I love endorphins. Look at that. So you gained at least 3 inches. I probably gained, you know, look at this.
Look at you.
Like I was here.
Holy moly.
Look at this. And this is not just in my hamstrings, Callie, it's in my lower back.
The back.
So if you have lower back stiffness, that one exercise can add 5 or 6 inches through the flexibility.
I feel
of your
flushed.
Yeah.
Okay, can we do my favorite now?
Yes, yes,
the
tell
hip
me.
flexor.
Yes.
I cannot find a better way for me, I hold so much tension right there. It's the craziest thing. Am I weird?
No, it's very true for most people. It's our lifestyle today. We spend a lot of time in the car, in the couch, at the table. We just spend too much time sitting.
Yeah, lately especially.
So just lower the hips to the floor. Let the opening of the front of the hip, so that's all your flexors.
So good.
It's also creating extension in your lower back, which we lose also with bad movement patterns. These are all mobility issues that I'm sure if you're over 40, you're already feeling. And then just one more, Callie, do it on that side. Now, come slightly forward and look up and stretch from your neck all the way through.
Oh, I feel it all through my stomach and
Isn't
my core.
That amazing? And now, of course, you can work your hamstring by straightening that leg.
Oh my gosh, look at you.
Well, this is, and honestly, before I started reformer work, I was tight. I had tight hamstrings. I was a runner.
Okay, yeah.
And, if you don't take the time to stretch when you're running, you're doing a lot of damage. So, this has been an amazing thing
for the hamstring, for the hip flexor on the other side. Yeah, and it doesn't require you to do this like for an hour every day for 5 days a week.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, 3 times a week, you'll see results. You can do it every day, though. That's kind of my most popular question I get asked.
Is it?
Can I do it every day? Because I really look forward to it and I want to. In traditional fitness, you're supposed to take a day off. You don't need to do that with reformer Pilates.
Well, because there's no wear and tear on your body the way there are with other exercises.
That's right, and you're moving through the full range of motion of your joints.
I love what you're doing there. That's a great tummy tightener.
Brilliant for the tummy, brilliant for the lower back also, because here, look at this, I'm getting the stretch, right? Can you see that C curve developing?
Yeah, on the back.
And my pelvic floor is working. Now I push back, now my legs are working. My belly, of course, is always working in every exercise. And then, after a few of these, you can do the opposite. Now with extension in the back. So stick your bottom in the air.
Yeah.
And it feels like you're stretching everything the other way.
It's like that cat, what is it? The
cat and cow, exactly. But it's an active movement, right? In yoga, you're doing it very sedentarily.
Oh my goodness, I'm very excited for you guys. If you've been waiting, and I know some of you, in fact, I should have said at the beginning, please call us. We love talking to you. We've got 6 minutes left. I think I'll be with you tomorrow, but this is the only show of today. We do love hearing how you have grown through this process. And isn't that the way it is? With something like this, you grow into a new version of yourself. It's not like perfecting anything necessarily as it is just developing into, I guess it's the resiliency, the mobility, the balance, all of that equates to youthfulness.
Yes, and coordination and elegance of movement. Mobility is everything. If you see it in old people homes, where people are confined to bed, they really lose their zest for life very quickly. And so you want to be able to move. But if you're not moving the right way, then you definitely are hurting yourself and prone to injury. My dad just passed away, sadly.
I'm so sorry. He was 99 and a half.
Yes. But up until the last moment, he would do reformer especially for his legs, the warm-up. You know, just these simple movements with a little bit of resistance, he could strengthen his upper thighs. His knees were safe because there was no weight of his body on his knees. But it gave him confidence to go up and down stairs and to walk on uneven surfaces. And, you know, then just a tiny foot position change. Now you're working the inner thighs.
Yeah.
You can do a beautiful stretch. You probably love this one.
Oh, I do for the calves.
Yes,
Oh.
stretching out the back of the calf, the Achilles tendon. I mean, you know, if you wear high heels or bad shoes, this is like bliss for your feet.
It is, oh my gosh, it is heavenly. But while we're on that, this is included. This rebounder, this used to be a separate purchase. This is included. The incredible neck pillow that I'll show you back here. This used to be a $40 or up to $60 extra purchase. It's now included. You're getting all the same resources. You're getting incredible workouts. And Marjolaine, of course, then you're getting the 30-day Jumpstart. You're getting the chart to give you all the proper positioning. It does fold up, but you can see it back behind us, just so you know.
I can do that live if you want me to.
Oh, okay, great. And then I want you to talk about lighter living.
Okay, oh, yes, okay. So pulling the platform back, you just release the cords. In the middle, there is a hinge. With one hand, I can lift it. There's little wheels at the end.
Sweet.
And you can just fold it up. And it'll stand, you know, in the corner, behind a door, behind a dresser. And when you need it, you just roll it back out.
Very nice, nice glide.
Yes.
I don't think you can do that with a traditional reformer, can you?
No, most of those $4,000 reformers take up the whole room.
They do, exactly.
Yeah, no.
So when we get it, what cord
Yes.
should we start with?
I love that. First of all, it comes virtually assembled. It takes half an hour. You're just screwing in things. You know, this is going in, those are going in, but it's virtually assembled. It's just aesthetics. You're adding little end caps, screwing in the feet. It really is a piece of cake to put together. So when you get it home, you're going to start. First of all, there's 11 workouts in those 6 DVDs.
Excellent.
One of them is a very basic one for the beginner who maybe feels a little bit intimidated, who thinks, no, I have to be an athlete, or I have to be a ballet dancer. That's not true. You
Nope.
can actually be a couch potato and get an amazing workout. So you're going to lie down, and everything will tell you how much resistance to use. Start with your feet on the bar, your knees together. Just straighten your legs. Use your belly. Begin to think of a cup of tea sitting on your belly. Don't let it spill. Your spine is in neutral, so you've got a little bit of a gap. So what you're doing is a squat, right? But you're doing a safe squat. Have you seen people do squats at the gym?
Makes me crazy.
Yeah, worry, right?
Yes.
Worry, yeah.
It's so easy to hurt yourself.
Especially your knees.
Yeah, and lower back.
Yes. So here I'm working my quads, but I'm also working all the stabilizers of my knee, and always my belly initiates the movement, so my abdominals are getting strong and flat and functional. Now, V position, change the foot position. Squeeze the knees together, inner thighs, pelvic floor. Suddenly, you're getting long, strong inner thighs. Most people don't even think about their inner thighs as an important muscle, but it's actually one of the